Hello viewers, welcome to my channel. Ignorance or illiteracy can be a ticket to danger, but can never be an excuse. This is why it is important and imperative to share some vital information. This is the only way we can expose the danger of evil going on within and around us to savage humanities. The world is going crazy. Hello viewers, please remember to share this video and also subscribe. I am your Imam. Many of us spend time to make sure information get to everybody. We spend quality time, even sometimes sometimes we spend our money without having a return. These are for the cause of freedom of humanity. Why those behind evil and atrocity also spend time and money to make sure that their evil deeds are covered and unheard. Then the third party is that there are those who are skeptical or confused on what to believe. Why some are completely adamant. They are adamant, rigid, and brainwashed not to believe anything they hear. They prefer to be enslaved and also adjust to every bad situation caused by the menace of these evil perpetrators. They sometimes, meet their untimely death as a result of ignorance or I don't know. That is what I call self-sentence. You have sentenced yourself to death. Not that you were not told, but you refuse to believe or you refuse to see reason. Not that they were not told, as I said, but because of their incomprehensible belief. Today, I don't want to talk about what goes on here or what goes on that way. I am not here to give out much news, except if the situation guarantee me. But I am here to digest on how to recollect, accept, and recognize infallible informations. Authentic information comes from authentic, incorruptible, and unbiased source. Secondly, when you receive such informations, don't debunk it. Don't say it is fake news and so on. And also, don't spread it immediately. Try to make findings and as such about the authenticity of the news. What that means is the source it came from. Is it for monetary purpose? How has the source been known? Is it known for fake news? Is it known for biased news? Is it known for monetary gain alone? Has it been distributing wrong information for monetary gain and so on? Then, a source may be popular, yet may be corrupt or corrupted. Why some not may be popular, but yet can be authentic. Popularity does not make the source to be authentic or fake. You have so many that are sponsored by those in the authority or who have money, to give news for their own favor. So the popularity does not guarantee you the authenticity of the news. Had I know can be too late and also be too dangerous. I want you to take control of the information you hear and don't allow the information to take control of you. Ladies and gentlemen, that is where the danger comes from. We have so many different informations, such as political informations, economical informations, religions, and cultural informations. The most dangerous part of all this is today causing problem here and there are: number one, political. Number two, let me emphasize on that political a little bit. The ruling class, these are the ruling class, whether they are the government ruling class or even in your family or in your village or in your group, in your school, anywhere. They'll say this is the head of the government, this is the head of the school, this is the head of the department, this is the head of this is that, this is the president, this is the coordinator, all such heads, These are people, that carried information. They come out, they speak to their group, they speak to their congregation, or they speak to whatever they want to speak to, and they pass out information to these people, and their followers hold it. They hold it tight. They don't care about anything again. What their leaders tell them, that is what they hold on to. Whether political leaders, economic leaders, religious leaders, that is where I am talking about today. So these are leaders from different angles and different belief or whatever, as I said before. Now, let even groups and ideology, what they hold on. So I mentioned about, religions and so on. So the second one is economic. This have to do with money. The people say money is the root of all evil. That is wrong. They have a popular quotation like that, but the Bible did not say so. It said the love of it. If you love money too much, you can sacrifice your brother, you can sacrifice yourself, you can sacrifice anybody, you can kill a whole group of people just to make money. You see what is going on in the whole world today, because of money. People die because of diamond, and diamond brings money. People die because of oil. They kill, they do all sorts of things. So that is where another area that information comes from that can be dangerous. Okay, so let me move on to the last group. I want to talk about religion. One of the most controversial issues today that is changing the world. Is also very difficult to express it in a few sentences. But if I want to go on with it, so I might not be able to end up so soon. So all of us know the menace of this religious belief by some people who may think that if you don't believe what I believe, I kill you, or they pass wrong information, whatever, or to their believers, to their followers, to their congregation, whatever. So these are areas where the danger of the world, the news, the fake news is coming from. So the last one I would like to talk about is the culture. Culture is less problematic, anybody, maybe you are going to a particular place, they tell you this is the culture of that place. When you are going there, you have to abide by the culture. So that one is not causing too much problem today, but it's still a little bit problematic. So, but it's fair. To that regard, I will not say much about that because, some people can still mismanage this aspect of life, for their selfish gain alone. They can mismanage it. If you go to some place, some areas, some villages or some clan, you hear this is the culture, this is the person you have to see, this is what you want to do. And some people, they will even collect a bribe or something, to set their people out, because everybody there believe in the king or whatsoever that is managed that village or that clan. So whatever the head of that place do is what they will follow. So that is for that. Let me not go into detail about that one. Then now comes the source of the information, where informations are derived. Informations are derived from the followings. Number one, social medias. Number two, television and radio stations or satellite. Then number three, newspapers, books, and novels. Some people believe in newspapers alone, but I tell you, most informations I get from books and novels. You hear about history. It is the books that give you history. It's novels that give you history. Those ones, they are very, very powerful, even much more powerful than a newspaper. People don't know about that. They don't even recognize that, because books talk about what happened and the time passed. What happened 3,000 years ago, 15,000 years ago, or so. These are the source of information. Now the fourth part is music. People use music to send informations across. Music is it's one of the fastest means to spread information, because people like music, and whatever you are saying out there, people are taking note of it. So music is very, very important also to spread information. Then the last on my list here, is personal information. This personal information are verbal information. So let me start by saying, have you heard? Don't you hear? What did you hear? They ask you, have you not heard? The other one will say, what did you hear? No, I've not heard anything. What did you hear? They say, ta ta ta. They say like this. They say so thing is happening. So they pass information. This information is where you actually get wrong information. This one carries much more wrong information, much more than any other thing, because this verbal information are not verified. It's from individual to individual. So that is where we got fake news spread fast. So that is the fifth part of it. Ladies and gentlemen, having said this, I think I have a lot to say, but let me stop here so far. I want to tell you, if you still believe that information are fake, and you don't want to believe any information, doom await you, because the danger of this world is every day is increasing. People who are doing evil, they want to make sure, especially those in the realm of affair, they want to make sure that they cover up evil atrocity they are committing. Nobody hear about it. But thank God that social media is expressing it, and that is why in some country they want to ban some social media. Some ban it, like China. You don't have that freedom of expression in social media, like Nigeria and so on. They are banning here this and that, and so many countries like that. Like Iran and so many countries, especially a country where they have tyrant rulers. So it is important you guide yourself. Don't say, I don't want to believe on social media. I don't want to be. No, it's not all social media that carry wrong information. Like that is speaking to you today. Before I say anything, I will verify. Just as I told you, don't hear anything and begin to, to spread it. Find out the source. Make sure that you are really convinced. Don't be carried away by the information you hear. You know, that is where I said, don't allow the information you hear to control you. Rather, take control of the information. God bless you. Let me stop here so far.